Nathan had recently retired as a senior project accountant prior to this unfortunate accident. He had worked there for 8 years. He was excited about his retirement and the plans he had to travel, visit friends, and generally just to enjoy his retirement. He was a regular customer at his neighborhood Trader Joe's and really liked the employees there and chatting with other customers. He felt working at Trader Joe's suited him well. He would be able to interact with customers and other employees and felt it would be an enjoyable job. After he started working as a crew member at Trader Joe's, his vision of what the job would be proved accurate. He found it a great way to stay engaged with his community, and he also enjoyed the social contact with his coworkers. He had been working there for 8 months when this accident occurred. Nathan is originally from London and came to the United States over 30 years before this accident. In his personal life, he enjoyed his friends, fine dining, and travel. On the day of the accident, he was taking the bus downtown to meet friends for lunch. Nathan lived on Capitol Hill in Seattle and often rode the bus. On the day he was injured, he used an app called One Bus Away and saw the bus nearest his home was closed due to construction. The app told him a different bus stop nearby was open, so he went there. He and several others were waiting when the Metro bus for route number 11 arrived. It was a 60-foot articulated bus, but it did not stop at the designated bus stop. He signaled to try to catch the bus driver's attention, but the bus driver still went past the designated stop. Nathan followed the bus, along with another passenger, on the north sidewalk next to the street. When the bus stopped at the next stoplight, Nathan crossed the grassy area next to the sidewalk known as the planting strip and reached up to knock on the rear door of the bus to get the attention of the bus driver. Unfortunately, as he did this, Nathan stepped into a large, unmarked and unguarded trench that was over 12 inches deep. His leg went down into the trench, causing him to fall forward into the road and under the wheel of the massive bus. The bus ran over Nathan, resulting in severe and traumatic injuries. After being run over, Nathan was taken to Harborview Medical Center. Some of his injuries were fractures of both femurs, fractures of his 7th thoracic vertebra, pulmonary embolism, fractured multiple ribs, fractured tibia, fractured radius, and massive blood loss. The impact to Nathan's daily life was catastrophic. His life and retirement were severely compromised because of this accident. He will never be the same. His mobility and pain each day continues to be a challenge. Standing and walking for extended periods of time is severely affected. He was an avid international traveler, but is now restricted and has yet to be able to return home to the United Kingdom, which he did on a regular basis. Any travel is done with wheelchair assistance to navigate airports. Both of his parents died shortly before the accident, and he was unable to return to the United Kingdom to handle their estate and scatter their remains. Clear liability is always the biggest issue in these types of cases. Construction cases often involve complex liability issues due to the multiple parties typically present on a job site, including general contractors, subcontractors, property owners, equipment manufacturers, and sometimes government entities. Determining who is responsible for maintaining safety protocols, providing proper training, and ensuring hazard-free environments can be challenging. Additionally, overlapping responsibilities, varying levels of control over the site, can muddy the waters even further. In this case, it was only through intensive investigation that we learned that the unguarded trench which caused this to happen had been left in this condition for months and months, and was a clear violation of the duties of the contractor and the government to keep a construction site safe if it is accessible by members of the public. We were able to secure a settlement of nearly $9 million for Nathan. A $9 million settlement can be life-changing for a person who has suffered severe and catastrophic injuries. Beyond covering extensive medical bills, rehabilitation costs, and lost income, it provides long-term financial security and access to necessary care for the future. It can help modify living spaces for accessibility, fund in-home assistance, and ease the burden on family members who often become caregivers. Just as importantly, it offers a sense of justice and closure, recognition that their pain and losses matter. For many, it's not just about the money. It's about reclaiming dignity, independence, and hope after tragedy. Nathan will be financially secure going forward, but he will never be the same. He still suffers from severe pain and requires extensive medical care on a weekly basis. There were so many people at the firm who worked on this case, and I can confidently say we all felt a deep sense of purpose, pride, and fulfillment. It is a powerful validation of our work, advocacy, and commitment to justice. Knowing that the settlement will dramatically improve Nathan's quality of life, providing financial stability, access to care, and long-term support, reinforces why we do what we do. At GLP Attorneys, it's not just about winning the case. It's about standing up for someone whose life was forever changed and making a real difference in their future. It truly is about achieving justice for them and their families, and that is what inspires us to keep fighting for our clients.